Good morning and happy Thursday. Today is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. How is everyone? All right, so weather in Green Valley, 101, excessive heat warning. High is going to be 101. We're going to feel a 99 by 10 o'clock in the morning. It's just going to be hot. Stay inside, stay hydrated. I hope the AC is working. My goodness. All right, let's get into this Thursday. So if today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. You share a birthday with Edwin Lane. Edwin Lane was born on May 7th, 1909, and he is the co-founder of the Polaroid Corporation. His Polaroid instant camera, remember that camera? And the picture come out and you shake it, which went on sale in late 1948, made it possible for pictures to be taken and developed in 60 seconds or less. And Polaroids are amazing. They just recently came back a few years ago in a cool, different design, but I remember that Polaroid camera and the picture come out and you grab it by the end and I'm gonna use whatever's close to me and you shake it. I don't know, did you actually have to shake it, or did people just shake it because they thought that made it dry fast? Does anybody know? Let me know in the comments if you do. Did you actually have to shake a Polaroid? If I took a picture and it just fell on the table, would it develop the right way? I wonder. All right, so happy birthday to you and happy birthday, Edwin Lane. National days, let's get into it. Okay, so today is National Paste Up Day, and this day remembers the time before we had desktop publishing computer apps and things like that, where we could put together a newspaper through some kind of publishing app, you know, copying and pasting. There was a point of time where you actually had to sit there and cut everything out and paste it perfectly. So this day is to honor all of the hardworking people who work tirelessly on getting a newspaper out to us. So, I mean, now it's just so easy. You just software, you can probably do it on your smartphone. It's crazy. Today is National Roast Leg of Lamb Day. If that's your choice of meat. And lamb is actually a lean red meat loaded with tons of nutrition. So 25 grams of protein per 3-ounce serving. It provides potassium, vitamin D. It's good in iron, magnesium, and omega-3 fatty acids. So if you are a lamb person, go ahead and have a roast leg of lamb today. Today is also National Day of Prayer, and in 1952, President Harry Truman signed a bill into law making the Day of National Prayer in America an annual event on the first Thursday of May. And it's to encourage millions across the nation to unite together in prayer. So if that's what you do, take some time, pray for our nation, pray for our world, pray for everybody, the ill, the healthy, the poor, the wealthy. Just pray for everybody. That's the best thing that you can do on this day of prayer. Today is also National Day of Reason, and this day went into observance in 2003 in response to National Day of Prayer, citing it as unconstitutional. According to organizers of National Day of Reason, the National Day of Prayer violates the First Amendment rights of the United States Constitution by making it federal that states and local governments set aside tax dollars to engage in religious ceremonies. So we have National Day of Prayer and we have National Day of Reason, and whatever your cup of tea is, that doesn't bother me, all right? Today is also World Password Day, And World Password Day promotes us to be better with our password habits. So you know, now we're on this digital age. Everything's kind of online. You can access things through passwords unless you are still keeping a shoebox of all your documents under your bed or a locked safe. You probably have a password to something, be it your email, your bank account, anything. If you do, you want to be very safe in how you choose your passwords. You want to change your passwords frequently. You want to add all these symbols and numbers and capital letters and dollar signs and all kinds of strange things so that people can't easily crack your passwords. You also don't want to share them with other people. That being said, we have to change our passwords so much. We have to have so many different passwords. We have to have somewhere that we keep them. Where do we keep our passwords? So you want to make sure that somebody that you trust has access to your passwords or wherever they might be in that locked safe, or, you know, I don't know where people keep their passwords. Be mindful about it. And that being said, when choosing a password, be smart. Don't use anything that people know by common knowledge. Don't use your favorite color. Don't use your kids' names, their birthdays, your birthday, your high school mascot, because that was somebody else's high school mascot also. Anything that you just generally share, probably don't use it as your password. Also, in this day and age where we are spending a little bit more time on social media, we are seeing people oversharing things, and they're in reference to like games. So somebody will post, you know, write down or say the street you first lived on growing up, or through something like that. Excuse me. And they try to do it as a game. No, it's not a game. Dark web is working on getting your access information. That's a way to let them in. So don't play those games. Favorite color, shoe size, what street you grew up on, mother's maiden name, none of that weird stuff, because that's just giving the dark web energy for you to be a victim of fraud. So change your password if you haven't changed it, okay? Now let's get into the news. After 70 years, Dum Dum Lollipops is ending their program that exchanges wrappers for toys and prizes. Okay, I didn't know they did that. So there's another lollipop brand. It is the Tootsie Pop. The Tootsie Pop wrappers, I do remember that. I remember if you got a wrapper that had a star, you could go take it to the store and they would give you like 2 or 3 free Tootsie Pops. I did not know Dum Dums did a thing. So, and I have Dum Dums. These are perfect. These are perfect for the planes. These are perfect for when you're waiting at line at Disneyland and you just want your kid to be quiet, but you don't want to give them too much sugar. These are perfect. So these are probably old, so I'm gonna see. Oh my gosh, it does. It says it right there. Save the wrappers. It says save the wraps. And turn in your wrappers to fun stuff at SaveTheWraps.com. All the Dum Dums. I feel like a Dum Dum. Gosh. So, yeah. They said, I'm going to eat that later. They said that the program, which begun in 1953, will come to an end on May 31st. So I'm going to eat all the Dum Dums that I have. I got to get rid of these. I've got to get rid of these. Get all the Dum Dums that I have and send in these wrappers. While the company stopped doing the mail-in program, so they stopped doing the mail-in program in 2016, you were still able to go online, like this wrapper says, to Save the Wraps, SaveWraps.com, and complete the challenges in order to win free prizes. What? And there's little codes on the wrappers too. I missed an opportunity. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's for all good. Maybe it's good because my children keep wrappers to everything anyway. So if we were all, like, for no reason, you know, oh, I didn't know we could get a prize for saving the wrapper to a granola bar. But apparently they think we can. So we would have had wrappers everywhere. Okay, so I told you about a story about a 5-year-old boy in This Really Happened news. A 5-year-old boy who stole his parents' car with $3 in his pocket, heading to California from Utah to buy himself a Lamborghini, which is his favorite car. And there is an update to this story, and it is an awesome update. And I thought the story was super cute. I laughed the whole way through telling it, simply because nobody was injured, and I just thought it was adorable that this little boy could think of things. As a parent who has probably, you know, who has lost my own child in my house, I understand their pain. Okay, I thank God my kid hasn't stolen a car, but I have lost my kid in a game of hide and seek. We weren't actually playing hide and seek. It's okay. So this is really, we got some more details to what happened to the story. So he was in care of his oldest sister, who is a teenager and, you know, allowed to watch him, but she just needed to take a nap. She fell asleep. She is tired. Rearing a 5-year-old is exhausting. So she fell asleep on Monday. The 5-year-old wanted a Lamborghini so bad, he grabbed the keys and took his parents' car. This is in Utah. He was stopped by a state trooper, which, again, nobody was hurt, and it's all good. His sister felt terrible about it. She, you know, wrote in a social media post that she would never forgive herself. But something good came out of this news story. So a Lamborghini owner in Utah named Jeremy contacted the news to contact the family because he wanted to take this young boy on a ride in a Lamborghini. And he did. He made this little boy's dream come true. He talked to him about how expensive the car was and how to save money. And they just had this really good chance meeting that probably wouldn't have happened if he didn't steal his parents' car. And if he wasn't so honest when the police officer pulled him over. So I love this story. I love that this happened. Still, don't steal cars. It doesn't always have a good ending. So that being said, you know, something's good. Let's just keep it in this story, all right? No need to steal a police car to see how the siren goes. You might actually get in trouble. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay cool. It is hot outside. Summer is officially here. I'm going to enjoy my dum-dum. I feel really like a dum-dum. And I'm going to do some more investigative work on these packages. Bye.